Continuing our discussion and exploration into the products made by a company called Avazzia, which is headquartered in Dallas, Texas. As we pointed out, they've developed a very interesting biofeedback electrical stimulation technology. And I'm really pleased to have now the founder and the chairman of the company back with me. He is Tim Smith. He's a former design engineer and senior vice president with Texas Instruments. And as he has pointed out to me, he's designed chips that went to the moon on the spaceships in the Apollo program and others. Some 2,000 different products, is that right, that you were responsible for developing during your days at Texas Instruments? You are an electrical engineer by trade, which I guess obviously fits with having developed this electrical stimulation technology. Tell me a little bit about the company, Avazzia, and your background as well, Tim.
Okay. Well, my background has always been able to listen to customers describe a need and connect it with a technology solution. So in the case of chips, it was one set of stuff. In this case, I've been listening to doctors explain the kinds of signals that they need to treat various ailments. And we've been able to design this little product. It's an electrical product, but it's programmable. So we can change the software and change what it does.
Well, when it comes to the company itself, did you have the idea for this technology and then form the company to do it? Or did you form the company and then say, all right, what are we going to do with this company? How did it happen?
Well, prior to the event on September 11th, I was exposed to this technology in Europe. I was told by the people that exposed it to me that it had been used to treat, among other things, thousands of people with diabetic neuropathy and had saved their feet from amputation. That struck a nerve. I fell in love with that concept of being able to actually help people. Then I looked at what's the technology required to deliver these signals. And I decided that I knew how to do it significantly simpler than the Europeans did, like 1/3 the complexity. So we developed a product that has various degrees of control. It's software programmable, and I can listen to doctors that tell me an algorithm they want represented in the output waveforms, and sometimes in as short as a week we can reprogram the device to create those specific algorithms so a doctor can run his experiment. Well,
to get back to the story of the company, you found out about the technology, and then did you come back and launch the company?
Yes.
As a result of that?
And we spent 9 months developing the very first product, and we put it into manufacturing the 10th month and had our first sales the 11th month. And the company was profitable in the 11th month and has been profitable ever since.
My goodness. And how old is the company now?
About 2.5 years.
Well, there are not many companies in existence that can claim that.
That's true.
That's pretty remarkable. You have a staff of engineers and marketing people and things like that. Really, the bottom line comes down to, in the limited amount of time we have, what do you see for the potential of this technology and for the future of your company?
Hey, the human body does have an internal electrical system, and you can tune that system, and you can cause the body to do various things by tuning that system.
Yep.
I see it as impacting numerous aspects of the medical field. We could end up being a company that's a few $100 million per year. We could end up being a company that's $1 billion a year.
But the point is, this technology has the potential to be that beneficial on such a worldwide basis.
Correct.
That it really bodes well for the future of Avazzia.
Right now, we can work on things like pain and athletic injuries and other things. There's evidence that it can be used for much more significant diseases and ailments. We will have to do a lot of research before we can make those claims. But if that's the case, it'll be used in third world countries that don't have hospitals and don't have pharmaceuticals.
Well, it's a fascinating story, Tim Smith. Thank you so much for telling us about it.
Thank you.
For more information on this technology, visit the website Avazzia, spelled Avazzia.com.